the 2 years I spent in the studio with them, I had a 2-year contract, and when it was up, I was able to kind of like re-examine it and renew it or not. And I just didn't see them leaving that studio anytime soon. And I was kind of going, man, am I going to sit here for another 2 years in this control room in the studio while they like fidget with stuff? I don't know if I want to spend another 2 years of my life doing this, you know? At the same time, on the weekends, I'd been kind of messing around with Billy Howardell and Maynard James Keenan and starting A Perfect Circle. And that was like a tangible, real thing. Like, hey, we're going to make a record and we're going to get a deal. And we're going to leave on tour in a couple months or next month or whatever it was. Like, we're going to book shows. Let's go. And I was like, okay, this is like a regular thing. This isn't being isolated up, you know, in some ivory tower somewhere away from the rest of the world in a weird bubble, which I felt like kind of Guns N' Roses was. I mean, that being said, too, there's a lot of pressure on Axl, and he was kind of doing it without his regular band for the first time ever. So I think that was unnerving probably for him, and a little bit scary, you know. And they did kind of not sit around, but they spent a lot more time on the record still after I left. And I was glad that I made that record with A Perfect Circle and went out on tour and we started that, you know. That was a little bit more of a real band to me and something that I was really a part of from the ground up rather than being the third or fourth drummer in line in a project.